Hi, this is Christopher. Congratulations on your sod project. We are just finishing ours, so I'm going to give you a few tips that we learned the hard way or the easy way. The first is order ahead. Don't be like we do and decide on Saturday morning that after all that back and forth, we are in fact going to do sod. You saw a neighbor go by, your neighbors will love you when you do sod. Except if you're in California, you might want to do it in the backyard because sod takes a lot of water and we're in the middle of a drought. I'm in California, the front yard. Why don't you pan to the front yard? Pan to the front yard.
Oh.
The front yard, as you can see, has not been sod.
Here comes Azusa again. Here comes that team man again. They work on weekends and every day. What the heck?
And there's an Azusa person who may be getting us in trouble, but we're going to go to the backyard. Okay, as you can see, we rented the U-Haul. Don't believe the $19.95. It cost over $70 for one day. This fiction, $70 truth. But if you don't order ahead, you're going to need a U-Haul to haul your sod. The backyard of my house is filthy.
Here it comes.
And we probably will need to detail my car just to get rid of all the dirt in the trunk. You can see even the Dago palm is suffering from the lack of water in the drought. And El Nino was a week's worth of rain, worth hardly anything. Come on in. Welcome to the backyard, which is not in the pristine shape. You can see we're almost finished with our sod project. It took 2 full days.
I think I have to get in the sun.
2 full days, so it's not really an afternoon. We did it in the sun, which at first I thought was a bad idea because it meant that it's not going to rain. But as you can see, I'm wearing shorts or swimming trunks, and it's much nicer to be outside and do it in the sun. Let's take a look at some of the sod. We got this from Lowe's. I recommend it. We got this sod from Home Depot. Now look at the difference. Let's get out of this. Let's not block the shot with the shade. You can see the difference of the yellow sod from Home Depot and the green sod from Lowe's. Wherever you get your sod, do check it beforehand. Lowe's ran out of sod at both locations, and so we had no choice but to go to Home Depot. I'm not saying every Home Depot has yellow sod, but ours certainly did. The next thing is you're going to be told to tuck the edges. I cannot express how important it is. And the other thing is you're going to be told to stagger. We did stagger, so they're not, all the seams are not in a line. You can see that when you do stagger, however, you're going to have edges to fill in. You're also going to have gaps to fill in. Here we did not, you might be able to tell that we did not do stagger. We have seams that run across. You know, you can only do what you can do, so that might be a problem. Here it looked like there's an area that we did not tuck. Water. When I went to Bali, the rice paddies were grown soaked in water. Sod also requires water. When you buy sod, the back of it's going to look like this, like a desert. It's going to be almost white dry. You can see here, it is getting white around the edges. That means you're going to need to water the dark, you're going to need to water the light part to make it dark like the rest of the sod. That's why we have put water on the ground before we lay the sod. It will be muddy. I'm not going to lie. It will absolutely be muddy. We're going to have to mop the house inside. And the other thing is, if you order from a vendor, you won't have to be bothered with a U-Haul delivery truck, but you will have to get your act together and decide midweek, which we were obviously unable to do. Do you have a wife who will help out, or do it yourself and just get ready for a 2-day assignment? If you have any questions, feel free to email. And if you have a kid, also the kid's inside watching TV, because we're not good parents if we don't limit it, or we have a low tolerance for screaming and yelling. But at any rate, we got these handy toy from Lowe's, a toy wheelbarrow and a toy shovel. $14 and $5. Here's Lucas. Wave hi to the camera, Lucas. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Lucas is a little bit shy. We used our trash can as a receptacle for
Dada, who are you
this,
calling?
but really you're probably going to need a wheelbarrow because whatever's on the sand, whatever's on the topsoil is going to have to be removed because you need to have it even. And we use this to roll out to even the soil, at least at the beginning. Then we got too tired and we stopped doing it because it is exhausting. And anything else we should add? We had lime or green from Ironite, iron vitamins, and that was useful. That is using fertilizer. Probably could use a little bit more. We have 2 extra bags. And be generous with the fertilizer. This is drought, but do use some water. Don't let your investment die on you. Do be prepared for the bill, though. Water is not free, even though it has been for most years. And as you say, aloha.